Hello students. So in this sessions we will be understanding the question that what is a cell, what is cell biology, what are the characteristics of cell. So let's come and understand it one by one. So let's see. So first of the thing we need to understanding about here is what is cell. So, by the term only, we're understanding that the cells are the building blocks for us, right? So, see, a cell is the fundamental, structural, and functional unit of all the living organisms. So, that means cells are the smallest unit. They are the fundamental unit, they are the structural unit, and the functional unit for our life. See, the cell can exist independently. So they can exist independently as well. They can perform all the life processes in a single cell as well. We can see the unicellular organism. So inside of the unicellular organism, like, can anybody give me examples? Yes, yeast, like also amoeba. So this kind of unicellular organisms, they are doing several functions in a single cell itself. So by that statement only we're understanding that a single cell can independently exist. Also they can perform all their activities by themselves in a single cell. Now see, if I'm talking about cells, as we are telling, they are the smallest unit, they are the structural and functional unit. So we are understanding that cells are worked as a bricks. They are the building block for our life. Like, think about, this is a part of a tissue, right? This is a part of a body. And this part is made up of several small cells. So that means by this thing we are understanding that cells are the building blocks, right? Why? Because they works like the bricks, right? Now see, by this cells, living organisms body is getting forms. If I'm talking about a human body, inside of a human body there are trillions of cells are present, right? Now the unicellular organisms, they are formed by a single cell itself, and that single cells are doing, this single cell are doing all their activities by a single cell itself. So that means we're understanding by that only that a cell can exist independently as well. Now, if I'm talking about a multicellular organism having millions of cells in them, right? So everything starts from a single cell only. If I'm talking about a zygote is also start from a single cell. The zygote multiply, divides by the cell divisions, and now in modern generations, trillions of cells are formed by a human body. Now we are coming to the next point, that what is a cell biology. So cell biology is a subject where we are understanding the structures of cell, the functions of cell, everything by a single subject, right? That subject previously called as cytology. So I always told you that everything you need to break it down. So by this cytology, you are understanding cyto. Cyto means cell, right? And logy means what? Logy means study. So something you are studying, and what you are studying? Cell. So the cytology is getting modernized and called as cell biology in modern generation, right students? Now we are moving to the next thing, that is the characteristics or the characteristics of cell. So what are the characteristics of cell? Pretty easy to understand. See, so the cells can be differed in shape, they can be differed in size, they can be differed in structure, functions, all of them, right? There can be various types of cell that can be differed in the shape, in the size, in the structure and functions, right? Now, this, as I told before also, cell is the smallest unit. They are the fundamental unit, they are the functional and structural units, right? They are the building blocks for the plants and animals as well, right? A single cell can show independent existence and can perform all the activities by a single cell. We can see in unicellular organism. Every organism starts their life from a single cell. I also give an example earlier like the zygote. In the human body, we will be having gametes. What we are having? We are having gametes. Gametes are the haploid cell. When both the male gametes and the female gametes get fused, they are forming zygote. Pretty easy. Now, the zygote are always a single cell before in the initial stage. So, the zygotes gets multiplied and now forms millions and trillions of cells and a living organism body is getting formed. Also, the old and worn out cells, those are not useful, they are getting replaced by the new cells. How is this forming? By the cell division only, right? The cell division helps for the growth of the body as well. Now, there are many cells who are doing same functions, similar functions. They get accumulated and they are forming a tissue. When there are various tissues are there, they are doing same functions, they will be forming organ. When there are several organs doing same functions, they are doing organ system. When various organ system comes together, that forms a body. So how this hierarchy works, can anybody know? Yes. So the cells who are doing similar functions, they gets accumulated and forming tissue. When there are various tissues doing same functions, they are making organ. When the organs doing similar functions, they are forming organ system. Like the examples, there could be cardiovascular system, there could be excretory system, there could be respiratory system, there could be digestive system, right? In the human body, there are 11 organ system and that are forming a organism, a living organism. Now see, the cells also having several cell organelles. Like see, there should be nucleus, there are lysosome, mitochondria, ribosomes are present, Golgi bodies are present, smooth endoplasmic reticulum or rough endoplasmic reticulum. This organelles are present. So that means this organelle in a single cells are helping in the division of labor. They are doing several functions. Like the nucleus controlling whole the cell. Lysosomes helps for the excretions. Ribosomes are helping in the protein formation. Golgi body is helping in packaging, right? So these are the several things they are doing in a single cell. They are helping in various functions in the cell. So that means they are helping in the division of labor. So overall here we are understanding the characters of the cell. We are understanding about the cell biology. We are understanding about what is cell. So everything is pretty easy and nice to understand. So hope you all get it. Thank you.